Welcome back to Sam's Watch Review. Today we are taking a look at this cool G-Shock, the Casio DW5900-1, or as we call it here, the tapak kucing, meaning cat's paw. It's a unique old-school G-Shock model that combines a durable build with an iconic look. This 2018 model is based on the original DW5900C launched in 1992, which has a long-lasting legacy. And fun fact, this model was featured in the 1998 movie The Big Lebowski, where John Goodman's character, Walter, is seen wearing this watch. The watch gives off a classic yet tough vibe, bringing back memories of the G-Shock's early days. It is sized between the DW5600 and the DW6900. It looks compact but feels incredibly sturdy. The color scheme is an iconic mix of mainly white, red, and blue on matte black, giving it a timeless G-Shock aesthetic. Its distinctive 3-eye triple graph design is a predecessor to the DW6900. The DW5900 combines octagonal, round, and square elements in its shape, measuring 51.4mm lug to lug, 46.8mm wide, and 15.5mm thick, weighing about 60 grams. About the specifications, the water resistance rating is 200 meters, so it is suitable for practically any daily activity. And then for the battery life, it has 5 years rating with CR2025, which is longer than any other models on similar range that use CR2016. And then the accuracy is 15 seconds per month. About the module, it uses originally the 914 with no backlight, only dual time, and a calendar up to 2019. But this new release updates the module to 3465, which includes an EL backlight, world time, and a calendar extending up to 2099. The DW5900's case is made from tough resin, protected by a shock-proof resin bezel that is secured by 4 screws on the sides. The mineral glass crystal is protected by a protruding bezel with the classic marking of protection and G-Shock, and also red button labels. About the bands, the DW5900 has a polyurethane resin band attached with 16mm spring bars. The design is similar to the DW6900 but with a metal buckle. The band is thick yet flexible with a wave pattern to help airflow, and also a keeper to secure the access strap that is snug fit. This model has 4 buttons: adjust on the top left, mode on the lower left, light on the top right, and start on the lower right, that are large, cylindrical, chrome-plated, and angled for easy operation. Unlike the DW6900, there is no front button for backlight. It's on the upper right. And yes, for this one, you can also turn off the button sound or use the silent mode if needed. The backplate is made from stainless steel and it is secured by 4 screws. It has engravings of detailing specifications and model information. The panel features classic patterns on the display insert, contributing to its retro style. The overall layout resembles a cat's paw with its 3 distinct graph displays. It also has decorative pin shapes on the left and right of the bezel. About the digital display, the left and right graphs animate seconds, while the center graph displays 5 indicators with tiny markings: alarm, signal, snooze, mute, and daylight saving time. The main display has 2 lines with pixels on the upper line. In the timekeeping mode, the top area shows day and date, and in world time mode, it shows the city name. About the backlight, the DW5900 uses an EL backlight with a cool color and an adjustable afterglow duration of 1.5 or 3 seconds. Now let's check the modes and functions. First is the timekeeping mode. It supports 12 and 24-hour formats with the upper display showing day and date. And then the world time mode, it covers 29 time zones with 48 cities and also with daylight saving options. And then the stopwatch, it measures up to 100th of a second with split time functionality. And then the timer, it is adjustable from 1 minute up to 24 hours in hour and minute units without auto repeat. And then the alarms, it features 5 alarms with 4 standard and 1 snooze, also with an hourly chime option. On my wrist, the DW5900 is comfortable, not too thick, but has a slight overhang due to the fixed lugs. It is lightweight for daily wear, although slightly heavier than models like the DW5600. The snug pen keeper can be a bit tight to push the remaining strap through, and for those needing reading glasses, the smaller graph display may be a challenge to read clearly. About the price and availability, the street price of this watch in my country is around $70. And yes, the DW5900 can be hard to find on Amazon, although it is still listed on Casio's website and also in many marketplaces. Now let's talk about the pros and cons. On the good side, this watch has classic tough design with nostalgic feel, and it's also comfortable and lightweight with a cool metal buckle, and then it's durable with good water resistance, and it has a clear EL backlight with adjustable afterglow, and then it has long-lasting battery life and more features compared to similar G-Shocks like world time and also silent mode. On the other side, it also has things to consider. First is that the small digits and markings on the center graph, which can be challenging for those who wear reading glasses. And then there are no front button for the backlight, and also for the timer we cannot set seconds, and also it has no auto repeat, and it is slightly overhang on medium wrist. In conclusion, the DW5900 is a great choice for G-Shock enthusiasts who appreciate classic styling combined with rugged functionality. It is not perfect, but this rare release model certainly packs a lot of what we look for a G-Shock. And honestly, even if it had only the basic features like the DW5600E, this model will still stand out with its unique shape and triple eye design. And that's all for today's review. I hope this was useful. Don't forget to click like, subscribe, and I will see you again in the next video. Have a great day.